how was it working with Jason, especially since he's one of the hottest action heroes of our time?
At first, it was kind of intimidating. I knew him prior to shooting this movie. I had met him a few times, and I'm friendly with his fiance. So I did know him, but when you're on the set with him, I mean, he is a boss, and he, you know, this is his thing. He does these action movies better, I think, than most. I mean, obviously than most people, and he's an expert. So I just wanted to make sure that you know, I was rising to the occasion and doing, you know, the little bit of action, you know, bits. It was believable, and he was into it. So.
You've worked with Ben Stiller and Robert De Niro on Little Fuckers. They have such great chemistry. How was it working with such a dream team? And do you have any funny stories about those two?
And Dustin Hoffman too. I mean, I didn't have any. I only did a couple of scenes with Bob, but I did with Ben a lot. And you know, Dustin Hoffman had the biggest impression on me because I had to do a scene, and we were shooting nights, and I was really sick, and he sent me a big thing of matzo ball soup the next day and some vitamin C, and I still remember that. It's just and a big thing of orange juice. He was just very sweet and thoughtful. But yeah, that was a fun set to be on.
You're a mom, a wife, a businesswoman, and an actress. Which role is the most demanding, and how do you juggle your precious time?
I mean, I think, you know, being a mother, obviously, is the most important thing, and making sure that my kids are healthy and they're happy. And then everything else, you know, it's sort of figures itself out. My relationship with my husband is important because it helps us, you know, raise our kids in the best way possible. So that really is my priority, my family. And then after that, you know, sometimes I'm mostly focused on my business, but sometimes I get to go and play dress up and be in a fun action movie. So
you play a strong female character who has a big heart as well. What values are you teaching your two daughters?
Values, you know, I try to teach them to have empathy, to have humility, to be grateful. They have a really good life, and there's not a whole lot of resistance that they have to deal with. And I just want them to be thoughtful, responsible girls, but also, you know, to be happy.
You had to be physically very fit to play this role. What was your daily workout routine and your diet?
Oh, it was, you know, I did have to be quite fit. So I did training for like 6 to 8 weeks prior to shooting, and I did a little bit of Krav Maga training and weight training with the trainer. And then I just cut out like sugar and dairy and, you know, all the fun stuff, fried foods, things like that, and just ate like lean protein, vegetables, a lot of soups, salads. That's kind of it. Not that fun.